Cybertron Zero, and today I want to, I'm just going to continue talking about Transformers, because that's what I talked about in my, this is my second video, part 2. I want to talk more about Bumblebee. Like, I'm really excited for the Bumblebee movie, but, I just want to say that I'm just tired of the criticism and the hate that's in the Transformers fandom. And I know it's not all fans. You know, it's just those section of fans that grew up watching G1. They just have so much hate in their hearts, and they just need to let it go. Like, just because something is not like the original doesn't mean it's bad. You know, Optimus Prime not being blocky, he's not G1 enough. You know, Megatron not being the gun, he's not blocky, he's not G1 enough. And I'm like, you know, you gotta let that go. You know, I mean, I guess they are rebooting the franchise. I'm pretty sure they're doing that, because this Bumblebee movie is going to be, I guess it's going to be a soft reboot. I'm still kind of confused about it, because it seemed like it was supposed to be a prequel to the Michael Bay movies, which I guess it still is, but then I'm sort of confused about that, if this is just going a completely different route, if this is just a reboot. Because I just, you know, to me, I don't, you know, this is not Transformers 6, it's actually a prequel, but I don't really know if this is actually, I'm still confused on if the Bumblebee movie is a prequel to the Michael Bay movies. And I just want to know down the comment sections down below, what do you think of this movie? Do you think it's just a reboot, a completely reboot? You know, is it a soft reboot, or it's a big reboot? You think it's a really, you know, do you think it's a complete reboot, or you think it's a prequel? To me, I'm kind of confused about that, because when they show Shockwave and Optimus, they look like they're G1. They look exactly how they look on G1, you know, excuse me, on Cybertron. But, yeah, I'm just confused about that, you know. That's the only thing I have to say I'm really confused about, you know. But I do think the robots look just as cool as they always do in the previous movies. You know, they have different designs. Bumblebee's new design is cool. But I'm just so tired of the criticism and the hate that's surrounding the fandom, you know. Just because the previous movies wasn't G1 and it wasn't G1 enough, they get too much hate and criticism just because they're not G1, you know. And to me, I'm just tired of it. They just gotta let it go. We gotta put the hate behind us. And they just gotta put that Michael Bay hating, and, you know, they try to make him out to be like he's Hitler or something, like he's the President of the United States, like he's causing problems with people living and how they eat. It's like the way that it's like the way that they hate on this guy. It's like he's causing problems with them living. It's like, please just stop, let it go, move forward, because you're going to have different versions of Transformers. You know, G1 wasn't the only version of Transformers that fans cared about. There were other versions. Don't get me wrong, I'm a G1 fan, but I love all the other versions as well. You know, I love Beast Wars. I love Transformers Animated. I love Transformers Cybertron. I love Transformers Armada. You know, I love the live action movies. You know, Prime was good too. I love Transformers Prime, but even with those versions, they had different designs, you know, and those fans don't really talk about that. They let that slide. But the live action movies don't get a pass. They get criticism just because Optimus Prime has a different design. Just because Optimus Prime has parts on them, you know, you sit there and say, well, they're not Transformers. Yes, they are. You know what I mean? Like, to me, they will always be Transformers, like, you know. And I'm not sitting there saying, like the movies like I do. If you don't recommend them, then don't watch them. But to keep on complaining about them, you gotta let it go. Like, how many times you gonna keep criticizing Michael Bay and keep on hating on a guy, or keep on hating on people who enjoyed the movie like I do? How many times you gonna keep on bashing people? How many times you gonna keep on attacking other fans that feel differently from you do, just because you don't recommend this version and they do? You know what I mean? It's just not right. That's like me attacking those fans because they recommend G1. Like, I love G1, don't get me wrong, but that's not the only one that I care about. I love the live action movies just as much, as a fan and as a person that just loves Transformers, to love the characters, as a fan, I love the live action movies for what they are, and I just feel like, it's just too much hate in a lot of fandom these days. But overall, I do like the Bumblebee movie. I think it's going to be awesome. And I just hope that this hate stops. I'm so tired of the Michael Bay hating, and it's just a big mess. I'm so tired of. It's like listening to a broken record. It's like hearing the same thing over and over again. Like, just let it go, move forward, and just leave him alone. You know what I mean? Like, leave him alone. Leave the guy alone. He's just a director. You know what I mean? He's just doing what he loves doing. You know what I mean? Like, you have other directors out there that get just as much criticism as he does. But I just feel like, I think at the end of the day, we need to leave people alone. Like, people have the right to do what they love. You know what I mean? And that shouldn't be something that shouldn't be personal. You know what I mean? And this thing of those people saying, well, he ruined my childhood. Michael Bay ruined my childhood. He ruined it forever. Like, to say that is like, that's like me saying that he ruined my childhood, and just because he made the movies differently, is that I'm going to stop watching all the other Transformers. Like, if you're going to let something so small ruin your childhood, then what's the point of being a fan to begin with? You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? Don't say, as fans, you shouldn't say stuff like that. If you're going to be a fan for life. And that's just my message. I just wanted to, it's just a message for all Transformers fans. We just got to stop the hate, and we just got to be happy with things that we have. We got to be happy that we got a Transformers 1, a Transformers 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, and we getting a Bumblebee spinoff, so that's cool. And I just feel like as fans, we got to stop complaining. We got to put the past behind us. We can't sit there and be hating on someone or a director or someone that plays in a movie. We just got to move forward and just be happy for what we have, And I just think that we got to get back to that place as fans and be more appreciative for what we have, because there's always that possibility we wouldn't ever got it at all, you know what I mean? You have some franchises, you have some fans that wish they would have gotten a live action movie. Like I'm a big Transformers fan, but there's other franchises that I like, that I was like, there's games that I love playing that I wish they would have made a live action movie of, and it never happened. Do I think it's going to ever happen? I'm not sure. It might not ever happen. But you gotta always be thankful for that. You gotta be thankful for having live action movies to go watch, you know what I mean? You gotta be happy with that. You gotta be happy with a lot of things, and I just feel like we gotta be more appreciative. We gotta be more thankful, as fans. And this is just my message, y'all, and this is my second video, and I just feel like, we just gotta stop the criticism and hate, not just towards the Transformers movies, but towards each other as people. We just got to stop the hate, and we just got to be more thankful for what we have and be more appreciative as human beings, But this is just my video, and I want to make a shout out to all my subscribers, and I just want to say God bless you all, and thank you for your support and love. And it's just, I just want to know down in the comment section down below, I want to know from my subscribers I just want to know what franchises that y'all are fans of, and have you ever had that feeling, or me too, of having that feeling of, like what you're a fan of, did you ever had that feeling of you tired of being a fan? Did you ever had that feeling of, the hate being a fandom? Have you ever had that same feeling, like, you notice that it's a lot of hate in the fandom that you're a part of, you know what I mean? And I hate to say that, but yeah, I just want to know down in the comment section down below, have you ever had this this situation, this feeling, you know, because this feeling that I've been having that's been going on for a while, and I'm just so tired of the hate, and I really want to let it go and move forward. And I have nothing against those people. You know, everybody has their own opinion at the end of the day. But we just gotta stop the hate. You know, if you don't recommend it, you don't have to recommend it, and it's cool. You know, not everybody's gonna like what I like. You know, not everybody's gonna like what this person likes, what that person likes. But there's better ways to go about it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. But I want to make a huge shout out to all of my subscribers, and I want to say God bless you all, and peace and love to all of you. You know, thank you for your support.